Here we go. Byun in the top right of Alcyon. In the bottom left, we have MaxPax. Should be a good game. Generally, I favor MaxPax slightly over Byun in this type of setting. But we'll see. Byun has been playing very well lately, so... Ooh, okay. Okay. Looks like Byun wants to do a little bit of a proxy play here. Like a second proxy racks, perhaps? Perhaps. Or is he just running around the long way to do offensive engineering bay? That could be it as well. Yeah, it kind of looks like that, doesn't it? Oh! Now, did MaxPax actually see that? You're not entirely sure, right? So goes for the offensive engineering bay to just block that Nexus a little bit. Now, when you block the Nexus, if they make the Nexus at a third base instead, and you go Hellions, generally that becomes very bad for Protoss very, very quickly. Byun going to rotate over, check if there is a Nexus at that third base. And he does make the Nexus at a third. Okay, so that's what MaxPax was looking for there. Byun was looking for there. Sorry. So MaxPax taking that base. Notice how there's a reactor and a fact on the way. So Byun will probably expand and just go consistent Hellion production. And it's really, really hard not to lose a ton of probes over there. It's truly difficult because there's no good SimCity. You really need a choke, right, to block. Yeah, I mean, I'm interested to see if MaxPax maybe has some secret tech or he has a certain type of tactic that he tries to prevent that from occurring. But I do feel like that is super duper likely to be occurring here shortly. Now, the Zealot comes up. MaxPax pretty well known for getting the Zealot out very oftentimes. It's going to try to slow down this command center some, which it will succeed in doing. But 2 Hellions are going to pop too. Oh, Byun with some weird micro there. Oh, dude, his SCV was being dumb. Damn. That's rough. And now he's lost the Marine. That was mostly sloppiness why he lost the Marine. So that's a little bit painful. But as 4 Hellions pop out, like, you can just wreck a Stalker with that. So I wonder if MaxPax is going to stay. Yeah, it looks like he has another Stalker on the way. So I see what he's doing here. Okay, this kind of does make sense when you think about this, right? But I still think that this should be Byun favored. Now, out pop 2 more. The Reaper helping a lot here as well. He will be able to kill the Reaper. But you know what? He bought some decent time with this. The thing is, I think if you had microed, if Byun had microed his first Marine and not let the Zealot just wreck it, I think that gets cleaned up so quickly. So quickly. It's because the Marine died. The Marine puts out really good damage, right? So... definitely an issue there. Now, he's done damage. Instead of 4 Hellions, there's 3, and now there's 2 before he even hits. So, like, MaxPax has done a reasonable job. It's not a bad idea what he's done here against the offensive eBay. I do like it. But, again, I think that this is a control thing. And 4 probes go down, not as many as he was hoping for. I want to just throw this out there. Byun should do that against MaxPax in their next game, no matter what. Because I think Byun, with his normal, like, really on top of it micro... gets way more than 4 probes there. Honestly, I think he would have killed every probe there if he hadn't screwed up with the Marine. Because then he wouldn't have lost a Hellion, or at least he would have had very high health 3 Hellions, and he would have been able to get across the map more quickly as well. So a lot of things went wrong there. Now MaxPax coming across the map, trying to get some additional damage, poking down SCVs as he can, gets on top of the siege tank. Are you serious? Luckily, that 1 hit does go. Dude, this is insane damage from MaxPax. Truly well done. No question. Very, very well done. Now, the stalkers are going to be picked off, but dude, 12 SCVs, that's crazy. Because Byun's opener was, in theory, much better than MaxPax's, but the execution this guy has is pretty insane. That's a lot, man. That's a lot of damage. I mean, you gotta give it to him. He made it work out, and that's really what matters at the end of the day. Is, you know, you executed really, really well. You prevented some damage. You dealt a ton of counter damage. I don't think that should have worked out that way. And I think the way Byun thinks about the game, he won't do that again, because he'll be like, oh, he's really good against that. But I don't think that that's the case. It's not that he's not good against it. He is good against it, but Byun's position actually was very good. It actually was very, very good. So third Nexus is up. MaxPax just going to slow this down. Concussive is done, as we can see, so that's kind of nice. Getting a couple picks there. Some SCVs coming with Byun as well. Not 100% all in, but absolutely needs some damage with this. Without any question, needs some damage with this. Dude, that's a lot of stalkers. Very good control. Not super digging this position. Oh, dude. Oh, no. He's done, I think. This was just excellently done by MaxPax. Just great execution. Had the right units in the right places at the right times. The stalkers stopping everything else from coming across the map. GG. Not surprised. GG. That was really well done. That was really well done by MaxPax. But again, like, I'm serious. Byun should do exactly the same opener. And if he just micros that first Marine better, like, that is one of the most butterfly effect games I think I've ever seen. Absolutely unbelievable. It did not need to look like that. Cool story, Ashton Kutcher. Oh my God. Chat on fire today. It is true that MaxPax has never played offline. Yes. All right, we're going to go into game 2. Here we go. Oceanborn. All right, MaxPax there in the bottom right. And, yeah, we'll wait for a moment and see if Byun wants to play the same style. I don't think he will. Anyways, guys, you know, this is the round of 4. One of these guys will be going on to the finals. The other side will be the winner between Dark and Hero, which we might actually be able to catch that match. Depends how quickly everything goes, obviously. But we might be able to do both round of 4 matches. We'll see. Big thanks for everyone tuning in. And yeah, I suggest people use the command StarCraft 2. Follow the YouTube channel that Mapu and I have been working on. It's StarCraft 2, Stormgate, and Zero Space games. So some fun stuff. So, yeah, probe up. Just, you know, little light harassment, see what's going on. Don't know what's up with that depot. A little bit weird. What is going on with that? Okay. Anyways, goes back down to finish it. Reaper going to be popping out. Factory is on the way already. Hopefully, Byun doesn't just kind of fall apart to the first pokes that come out.
Hey, Hogan just resubscribed for 37 months. I hecking love SC2 back chest.
Dude, I love StarCraft 2 as well. Bat chest. All right, some adepts coming out here to push this back. Just barely gonna miss that. And yeah, Reaper just kind of rotating around, trying to get some scouting going on. You know, the second adept about to pop, so not a whole lot that can be done here. Oh no. Yeah, kind of chased himself into a corner there. Now, proxy gate coming up here for MaxPax. Looks like he may want to just cheese out. Oh, Twilight follow-up here as well. Okay. So it's going to be 3-gate pressure into Twilight. Now, we don't know if that Twilight will be Dark Shrine or that will be Blink. Or, I mean, I guess it could be Glaives, but that would be really fucking surprising. Definitely not Charge. It's the only thing I'm sure of here. Wouldn't be surprised, though, if he throws down the Dark Shrine. That sounds right here. All right, so Stalkers popping out. He has those Adepts as well. Oh, it's Blink. Okay, just straight up Blink. See what type of pressure he can pull off here. Some good micro. And we actually have the one Adept up in the main base, so that is a bit of an issue. Turns, good micro there against the Cyclone. We'll end up losing a Stalker. Some more Stalkers coming up. Dude, there's no bunker here. Like, if he has a bunker, this is already done. You know, you got to optimize. The good repairs on these Cyclones, though. So he's actually doing a fantastic job of holding on against this so far. Cyclone's making all the difference in the world. Siege tank on the way. More Marines as well. 1 health. Oh, my God. Craziness. All right, picks off one of them. No hot pickup there from Byun. Trying to target down the Cyclone. Very, very good pickups. MaxPax continues. Look at this, man. Okay, he loses those Stalkers, but he kills just about everything with them. Brings Byun down to 2 Marines against 1 Stalker. Holy crap, what a trade there. Losing everything so far. Byun down a little bit in workers. Does get a siege tank out. Immediately blasts that Stalker into oblivion. Blink just about to finish. Third Nexus gets started, as well as the Robo. So MaxPax's going to back up a little bit here. I don't think he actually did enough damage for what he was doing. It feels like Byun is probably a little bit ahead right now, but not unplayable here for MaxPax. Very nice catch on that Liberator. Very nice catch. Bit rough. See what MaxPax's follow-up is. All right, Charge, Templar Archives. Not a bad choice. Not a bad choice. Starport still doesn't...
Rye12 up just resubscribed for 33 months.
Thank you, Rye12. I'll pause those until afterwards. All right. So right now, Stim as well as Shields on the way. Now, getting that third command center against the third Nexus that's just about to finish. So he's playing kind of a more retracted game here. Byun going to kind of sit and macro up for a while, and I definitely think that he needs to at this point. His worker count is still very, very healthy. This is going to be a very strong army that's going to get fielded for MaxPax, but I don't think it can actually attack in. I think he's going to sit back and hope that Byun comes out, and maybe he can deal damage there. The real dangerous part could be when Byun tries to take his third command center location, but Byun's army by that time will be, like, he should have stim and combat shields ready, right? So I think he's going to be fine. Right, double medevac, trying to boost out, but MaxPax sees it immediately there. Look at that. We actually have stalkers going up the side of the map for MaxPax. He's trying to catch those 2 medevacs. But Byun saw that he was seen, so he actually turned those around. Now getting ready to go out. Here we go. Stim, combat shields, +1, all going to be finished. So Byun should be completely fine taking this base. A few more units are coming up to join, but yeah, I don't think right now an attack is really called for. Fourth Nexus gets started as he sees that third being taken. Byun finding the proxy gate, kind of nice. Not a huge deal there for MaxPax though. So, this is like a pretty even looking game at the moment. Byun is going to have to move out relatively soon. His Ghost Academy did just finish. So he is getting some ghosts out to help deal with those High Templars. I don't believe he's necessarily seen them yet. But, you know, MaxPax, he's macroing up nicely. He's definitely going to have a Prism out on the map shortly here. Right? I feel like MaxPax always has a Prism kind of waiting at this point in the game, but I don't think I've seen it yet. I guess kind of an odd opener. See Byun pulling ahead in that economy just slightly. Mule's pretty good. Fifth Nexus getting ready to be started. Oh, there is the Prism, but it's just for High Templars right now, so nothing for Zealot Orphans. Colossi High Templar. Going to be a good combo here for MaxPax. Byun getting an extremely strong army. So I like the second robo. I like the Dark Shrine. Very good stuff. The double forge going for MaxPax, obviously. It just looks like a really clean follow-up from him. He's really kind of recovered that position. That was, you know, I would say at best even against Byun. And like I said before, I think he was a slight edge for Byun after the hold. Now, a group of charge lots on the side, another group on the other side. So, I mean, probably harassment while he kites this army coming back, right? So here comes Byun's army. And as it actually comes close to MaxPax's army, see, he's bringing these stalkers up. We can just blink back. As it chases, we'll see Zealots come in. But notice how it hasn't chased all the way. Notice how he hasn't moved Zealots. He's basically waiting for it to get just beyond those rocks. That's like the point where his Zealots can get there and get damage done. But not ready yet. Really good setup from MaxPax. Really, really good setup. Look at this. As that Zealot kind of forces the units to the side, he brings his army forward. Joins up with this group. But now we have the flanking group coming up because he's attacking this fourth base. So those Zealots are actually going to get caught super, super fast, but it might allow him a kill on the command center. How crazy is that? That was just superb tactical play. That was superbly set up by MaxPax. Truly. You know, he had those two groups, so if he got chased all, they would come in. In this particular case, when he attacks the fourth, he sends in the Zealots. And how do you deal with both? You can, technically. It can be done. But Byun wasn't able to do it here, and he gets a kill on the command center. It's insane. It's crazy how well done that was by MaxPax. Truly hats off to him. New command center is on the way. Gonna throw down a couple more. Not a bad choice, I think. If Byun's going to win, the game's probably going to go pretty long. MaxPax getting a pretty significant bank. Barely spending on anything. He's getting his 3-2 upgrades. Getting DT Blink, third Robo. You know, I loved the meta that we had like a year and a couple months ago, where we had players adding up like 4 or 5 Robos. I actually think that's a superior way to play, but we'll talk more about that in a minute, because right now we actually have an engage from MaxPax. He's getting down reasonable storms, but you see the damage output of Byun's army here a little bit overwhelming. He's actually going to cut through pretty much everything. Group of charge lots come out, and MaxPax has enough bank that he's definitely not dead here, but that was a very good engage from Byun. Very, very good engage. And that was right before 2-2 was done as well, so he was down an upgrade during that. More nexuses here for MaxPax, going up to 6 base. Byun floating out for base number 4. Maybe he'll go for base 5 as well. 3 Colossi at a time. Love to see it. +3 armor. Love to see it. This is just good stuff. I feel like they're both playing exceedingly well, but MaxPax just a little bit better, right? Byun has made, like, positionally maybe one small error when he lost that 4th command center. Everything else seemed really good. But, you know, that one error has put him into a position here where MaxPax has a lot of tempo, where he was able to lose that whole army that we saw and still be completely fine. Just walk home and macro up again. Now, Storm's going down. The Colossi are doing a very good job this time. He has a little bit there more to tank and brings up some more charge lots. Charge lots actually running around as well. They're catching ghosts that are coming down. Crazy moves from MaxPax. Another group coming in from the other side. And this is starting to get very MaxPax favored. You know, obviously he's been growing really quickly and macroing really well this game. But now that he's had a good engage there as well, it looks just terrible, right? The Vikings come out, but another Warpin of Stalkers does save them. Good positioning from Byun to stay alive for now. But MaxPax simply going to walk his charge lots over and go right up this ramp after slaughtering the SCVs at the natural. I think Byun is dead. A beautiful game from MaxPax. You know, this isn't GG. This is a round of 4 in an ESL Weekly Cup. So I don't want to like oversell or something, but that was one of the cleanest, best played modern PVTs that I've seen. You know, I don't think his opening was like big favor towards MaxPax. I think the trade was okay. The blink was a little bit slow. He didn't get any actual like SCV damage type stuff done. But the way he followed it up and the way that he played it tactically and put everything into position, even when he lost his army, which was a little bit of a misstep, like that engage in general, he was in a good enough space that Byun couldn't come across the map. That was superbly played. Superbly played. That, really. Like, I always think that MaxPax is quite good, but that was really excellent. Cheers to MaxPax for that game.